Hi everyone, Wellstarbursts here. Today we're going to take a look at how you can effectively use paintings from the VoxelBox's Palceon Texture Pack to aid you in your interior design. Now you may believe that paintings are just that, artwork to spruce up the place, but the Palceon Texture Pack replaces many of its paintings with the faces of furniture. Drawers, shelves, and bookcases are all included along with the regular artwork, and you can use these unique paintings as a face of a block to create new furniture. I'm going to use the interior that I recently built in Kelmore as an example of one way to properly use paintings in your furniture design. As we go around the place, you'll see that I actually don't often use paintings unless they are incorporated into my furniture. Now let's extract a few examples so we can examine them further. One of the most simple yet effective use of paintings that I have in my interior is in the kitchen area. I simply used the wine rack painting and surrounded it with a simple protruding border to add some depth. I then installed a simple table made of stairs and half blocks within the border and added more color by placing some wooden half slabs at the top of the frame. Next up, we have a shelf that I made. I found that adding shelves to a wall of a room is a great way to make your interior walls look more interesting. I cannot think of much creative furniture to do, but building shelves is more architectural, which is something that I find easier to wrap my mind around. I simply indented the back walls of the shelf by one block and placed half slabs in the newly created space. This left a log border to protrude some, creating a nice amount of depth. For details, of course, I used some paintings in the background to make the shelves look like they were holding some content. In front of the paintings, I placed some flower pots to add even more detail and depth. And for the same reason, I added levers, which look like they support the top row of shelves. I did the same sort of thing as I did in the kitchen in both the bedroom and the study. Again, I simply indented the back of the shelves so the logs would protrude, and placed some paintings in the newly created space. In the bedroom, I added some tables, and it seemed appropriate near a dresser. In the living room, I just placed some stairs at the bottom in more of a decorative fashion. The mirror in the bathroom is a little different though. The mirror would have looked weird if it were totally indented like the previous pieces were, yet I still wanted to add depth to the structure. If I were to only have the little table at the bottom protrude, it would look weird, so I opted to only have one of the two logs protrude. To give the surface of the table more continuity, I added a small medicine cabinet to the side. And these were just some of the combinations that I came up with. Keep in mind that these paintings also work with other styles than this rustic one I used in my build. It's much easier for people to do interiors this way, as it's also more like building an exterior when you create a structure around a painting. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.